Hey, welcome everyone. My name is Ryan Stokes. I have been blessed to be a part of VitaFi now for almost 2 years and to be the very first English-speaking entrepreneur in VitaFi. And then God has blessed us with an amazing group of people that have been attracted to this company and just kind of grown as a really good community that is here for everybody. It's been a consistent characteristic with the people that are a part of here are servant leaders, wanting to help. And so what we're going to do, this is going to be our one of a couple posts or videos that I make on getting started. We have a getting started post inside our group, World Changers. But sometimes I feel like you need a video to send out. And Tanya has been on me about this for a while. And I don't believe we need a getting started Zoom weekly as of right now. So we're going to do a video and that way you can share it out. So getting started, the little things you need to know, the things that you want to see, and just kind of a walkthrough, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen and we're going to go right here. Should be able to see this. All right. So getting started, this is our group. Hold on just a second. It's our prospecting group, right? So odds are, if you're a part of this company, you already know what this is. This is Disruptive Wellness, tons of testimonials. It's not a place for people to ask questions, right? And the reason why you can ask this, you can go, hey, well, why not? Well, it becomes all questions if that's what we do, right? So it's a great place for testimonials. It's a great place to invite people, show people what's going on, tag them in a post. We use the ad tag message, the ATM tool or resource or way that we prospect. We add people to the group, we tag them in a post, we message them and say, hey, check this out, right? But you have to invite them first. So invite button is over on the left. Invite as many people as you want. We know that it is a more effective group that if you invite people and you let them know you're inviting them, the group is more powerful. Now, if you want to go through and just start inviting people and throw it against the wall and hope it sticks, you're more than welcome to do that. But the group works a lot better if we tag them in a post, we message them to let them know what's going on, right? So that's our prospecting group, okay? Now, let's walk a little bit through the back office and take a look at this. I've got a dummy account I set up underneath my daddy. We're going to kind of go through this and just show you the basic things that you need inside your just tools and resources, right? So the first thing you're going to go to is VitaFiOffice.com. At VitaFiOffice.com, you are then going to go through, oh, I lost you guys. Oh, there you are. Let's run this to the top. Let's run this over to the side. There we go. All right. So VitaFiOffice.com. Go there, type in your username and your password. Your username is what you chose at the end of your link, right? So whatever that link is, you'll go to the end of that, whatever that is, that's your username, and then your password you created on sign up. If you don't remember your password, you can always click forgot password. They'll send it to you. But I would recommend to all your newbies that you sign up to have them write down their username and their password and have it close by so they can get logged in. All right, so if you come here, you're going to see the first big tab that you have. It's just going to be basic announcements of what's going on. You can click, you can go through it, talks about Vita points, talking about different things. Sometimes it gets a little bit behind, so you might see something that's already happened. Please just move forward. It's not that big of a deal. In the top right-hand corner, you are going to see whoever enrolled you, right? Your enroller, those that you enrolled, right? It's going to be in the top right-hand corner. As you scroll down, you're going to see a lot of different tabs, okay? The tabs that I worry about the most, right? Rank information is great. It is right here. It's going to tell you what rank you are, right? And so you can go through and click, it'll show ranks. And if you want to see a little bit more specific, all you got to do is click the arrow down in the bottom left-hand corner. It'll flip around and it'll say active lines and do you have an order or have you had enough customer order to qualify you, right? And so this is an account that I think it only has one person underneath it. It's not one that's ever used. It is going to set it entrepreneur probably for the life of that account, okay? If you move over to the right, there's a training tab. The training tab I skip because all the training that you need is in World Changers. It's not one that I say, hey, you need to go get on, you need to look through. You're more than welcome to do that, but it's not a requirement. You're going to get everything you need inside World Changers. And then if you move over to the right, one more spot, you have your business snapshot, right? It's going to talk about your personal volume. If you click on these tiles, they flip out and tell you what it is, right? So personal qualifying volume, that's the customers that order directly under you. Your personal volume is what you order directly from your back office, your auto ship and so on, right? Group volume, that's going to tell you everything that's going on underneath you, all of it, right? And then customers and so on. Each one of these tabs, just click on it. You can look back and see. Sometimes these tabs get a little off and you're like, oh no, I know I have this. Anytime you see a tab that doesn't look right, all you got to do is email customer support, and we'll cover that in a little bit, but send them a quick email and you should be good to go. All right. Here we go. All right. So your marketing site. So this would be my dad's marketing site, VeedifyGlobal.com/Doug Stokes. That's his site. That Doug Stokes is his username. So remember me talking about your username? Right there it is. Okay. You have this thing with the social networks, ways to share Veedify on these. I've never used these, but maybe you want to. I'm not saying it's wrong to use them. I'm just saying I don't. And then you have a little QR code that you can share with people. You can snapshot that, save it on your phone. People can scan it with their camera, and you can see what's going on. You have your e-wallet. All of our e-wallet is done in our back office, right? And it is there. It won't redirect you anymore. So if you click go to details, it will take you there. And you will then need to set that up. Setting up your e-wallet needs to be done within probably the first couple of days of signing up, and it will walk you through the steps. You can also go to World Changers, type in e-wallet setup, and there should be a video that will walk you through that. This will track your auto ships and orders, any orders that have been placed in the bottom right-hand corner. If you have an auto ship, it tracks it. If you have regular orders, it also tracks it there, right? And then there in the middle is our Vita points. A lot of, I'm not going to say a lot. There's a group of you that joined us because we travel, and we have a rewards plan where we travel. We will track our Vita points right there. That's all covered inside different trainings. Over on your left-hand side, you have your home, you have your trainings, you have your orders. If you want to place an order, go to orders, click place order, pick what you want and go. If you haven't set up your auto ship, go to manage auto ship. You can click on it. You're like, well, there's nothing there. So many people miss this. Over here in this bouncing plus sign, you would then click that plus sign, and it will take you to product and set up your order. The order that I run is right here. The wellness pack, nope, that's a lie. It's right here. The Biomess pack, 4 bottles of Nanophi, 3 bottles of Curcumin Plus. It's $160. You're going to get a discount. If it's on auto ship, you're also going to get free shipping as an entrepreneur on auto ship. So this is the one I use, but you can pick anything you want. You want to put a big pack of Nanophi because you have a, maybe you have a practice and you sell from your practice, or maybe you have a health and wellness store that you sell from, use that right there. Or maybe you're just like Kylie and I, and you have a lot of customers that come to your front door and buy. Put one of those on a wellness ship. That counts as well, right? It will qualify you for Vita points, and you will have a ton of personal volume running through. So that's where you would place your order. Inside your business and tools, you'll have a team dashboard. You'll have your visual tree, report center, pay history, volume history, and placement suite. Guys, go through here. I just challenge you to click on them. Hold on, let me admit. Click on them, team dashboard. It's going to pull up everything on the team, right? Everything that's going on, all of that's right there. Your visual tree, if you want to see your tree, right? That's where you would see those that are below you, right? And then placement suite. Anytime that you enroll someone new after you have 3 legs, you'll have a placement suite. Those people will show up right here. I can't show you how to use the placement suite because I don't have anyone there, but it's pretty simple. You're going to have a name. It's going to show their sponsor. It's going to show their upline. You're going to change the upline. It won't let you change the sponsor, right? So if you have someone and you're the current upline, but you would like to place them underneath, say I want to place them underneath Tanya, I would just type in Tanya's name. It will pull her up. I'll click on it. It will put it in there. I'll click submit. It will then give you a second chance. Are you for sure? Right? And then you'll click yes, confirm, and then it will move them directly underneath Tanya, right? It doesn't change who sponsored them. It only changes their upline. Okay, so there's all that. You have your tools, documents, and media. You go there, you have an introduction to VitaFi. You have the brochures, Nanofy, Curcumin Plus, and Symbiofy. You have a price list, right, for the USA, Colombia, and Mexico. You have the Simplify Rewards Plan. You have your new Rapid Pro bonus. This, I think I can pull it up. We can view it. All right, so this will explain the Rapid Pro bonus. Let me back out of this or exit out. All right, there we go. All right, so that's all there. If you want marketing materials, I always click all. You can get the logo with the Horizon, different little things there. Policies and procedures. All right, same thing, US or all. It's all right there. Legal documents, privacy policy, terms of use, policies and procedures, and then your forms, direct deposit form. Guys, I bring this up not to show it to you to draw your attention, but this is going to be removed. We don't do direct deposit. We have an e-wallet. All right. So if you see that and you're like, oh, what's this form? Just forget about it. I will have corporate remove that. Right. So that's your tools. If you want to buy gear, you can go to your VitaFi gear store. If you need to go to settings and change things, you can go right into your account, click your settings, and change anything that you want to. Okay. Here's one that you might want to do, right? On your notifications. I would go and turn it to pick what you want, but we do all. All right. This one's not used, but we click it all. So our updates are always there. We don't have team chat or anything like that. So you can disregard that. And then notifications from corporate. You can go through and turn those on. Sorry, you guys are covering up the tab, right? So you can go through and turn those on, turn those off. Super simple. Downline levels, you would pick all. Okay, and this will let you see everything that you need to see as you go, right? And so that's your tools, or that's in your settings and communication, and then your billing changes your card and so on, right? If you need support, here's your support. Okay, it will give you your sponsor and upline. All right, and then it'll also give you the number to call. Ooh, need to change that as well, guys. cs.usa@vitafi.co is not the way we get a hold of people. Customer support at vitafi.co is. Remember, it's not .com, it is .co. Now, the other thing that you need to know, right? We'll go to one other group. This is our main VitaFi group. There are others out there, and every team leader has every right to go and build them a team group. And I think that's great, right? Keeps you connected. But this will be the group that has every VitaFi entrepreneur in it, right? You will get most of your info from there. But if you want to go create your own group, more power to you. We just believe the more groups you create, the more confusing it gets, right? Once you get in here, right off the top is our getting started post. I would suggest you tag someone in it. So if you're here and someone's new, we just at Tanya. All right, she's already probably been tagged in this. Oh, not. I would tag your new people in this. This is your getting started. And right here, it has everything you need, right? So if you don't want to share a video with people and you just want to go, hey, click on this, get it going, right? It's going to talk to you about, hey, VitaFiOffice.com is where you log in. This is the customer support number. And as you can see, it has been updated correctly. I'm sure someone told me to do that, right? Facebook groups for potential customers. I have all the links. Everything is ready to go. It's a great place to get started. It's a time saver, right? Tag them in that, say, hey, check this out. Is everyone going to check it out? Nope, they're not. Is everyone going to watch a video? Nope, they're not. But do your due diligence, get them what they need, and you have done everything you can. Odds are people have already told you exactly what they want whenever they got started, way before they enrolled. And if they just wanted cheaper product or something like that, odds are they're not going to check any of this out because that's all they wanted. But if they've told you they're looking to make an income, they're looking to be a part of the community, anything like that, this is a great spot. All right, a great spot to tag them, get them going, getting started with VeDeFi. And then if there's anything else, I just suggest you click on the guides and go through everything that Patrick has set up in here, and just take your time, right? Look at what you can. Don't overwhelm. I'm going to tell you right now, all this stuff going through the guides is not going to build your business as fast as adding people to Disruptive Wellness. You would be better off doing that. Okay. Stop the share. Move that out. All right. So that's your basics, right? Disruptive Wellness. That's where you do your prospecting. You invite as many people as you can there. Use the testimonials, right? World Changers. That's a great place for the entire community. Are there other teams that have different groups? Yeah, there's different little groups out there. But if you can get them in World Changers, they at least are connected to the entire community, right? And then get them in the groups according to your upline and where they added you and what they did. Okay. But World Changers, where you're going to have your trainings, going to have your different updates, going to have your Sunday weekly updates from Kylie and I, or Dr. J or Steven. They'll give you the updates of what's going on last week and where we're going this next week, right? The other thing I didn't show you, gosh, dang it. I told myself, don't stop sharing until you share the YouTube page. All right. So we can see my screen, right? All right. So if you have people that
No, Ryan, we can't see it.
It's not shared.
It's not
it
showing.
isn't shared.
No.
Look at that. How about now?
Yes.
There we go. All right. So if you go to World Changers of VeDeFi, it's at World Changers 247, right? You'll have all of our stuff that we've had that looks good, that is compliant, that we can put out there. It is all on these channels. If you click on playlist, you're going to have a lot of different options, right? You have like videos, testimonials, VeDeFi 30, distributor videos only. You can go through here. You can see a lot of different things. I send a lot of people to VeDeFi Launch. Stop it. But if you go through, you can see the different things and you can grab these and share. This is the most shared video.
This changes
right here.
everything we know about tinnitus.
Yep. Okay. There are some ads with it, but you'll just share this video. If you click the 3 dots, you can click share. All right. You copy it. And then once you copy that, you can then share that video. And what it is it's just a technology video, right? Let me play it so you can see what it looks like.
That tinnitus wipes your memory.
All right, so this is where it is. This is that technology video, right? And it's going to be everything that corporate puts out telling you about biomass technology, right? And why it's changed the curcumin industry. Make sense? That's a great place to get started, great place to go. If you have people that are not part of you or Facebook, share those YouTube links. Stephen?
VeDeFi, www.VeDeFiResults.com goes directly to the testimonial playlist.
That's right.
And we could add that technology video to that pretty easily.
Yep, I can
If
do
we
that.
wanna do that.
Let me make a note.
Can you say that website again?
VeDeFiResults.com. And I did just now add Patty Vasulik's testimonial to VeDeFiResults.com.
Awesome. Awesome. We also have VeDeFiHelp.com. That's a constant work in progress of all the different things that you would need. If someone has a question, you can just go, hey, go check out VeDeFiHelp.com. And it will be a constant working Google Doc where, is it still a Google Doc or did we flip that over to a LinkedIn? Still a Google Doc, right?
No, it's still a published Google Doc.
Okay.
So it's a published page, not just the document.
So you can go through there, dig through it, find a lot of different things, and it's constantly has stuff added to it, and it's updated and changed. Anything else that I'm forgetting?
I don't think so.
Okay. I think we've got that part of it. All right, so let's flip over to those of you that you're just getting started and you're like, hey, I'm new to this. I don't even know how to post on social media. I don't know what to do. I'm going to give you a couple things. I'm going to start with the don'ts, right? A couple things that we don't want to do. Number one, we try not to post the name of the product or the name of the company on our page. You ask why? Well, the reason why is if you type in Nanify or Curcumin Plus, or you put it out there and someone sees it, they are not tempted to go talk to you as much as they are to go straight to Google, type it in, and they might catch an ad that someone's running. They might catch a link that someone has out there. It might run them over into eBay, different things, right? To where they could go buy where they don't buy from you. So don't do the work to send people to get people interested and not have the reward that's tied to it. So try not to post the name of the products, try not to post the name of the company, right? That's for most people, you understand that, but that's what we do. Yep, Stephen.
So one thing I want to let everyone know, that if you ever see it advertised somewhere else, understand that those places on the internet sell very, very, very little products. Okay.
Right.
So if you're like, oh my God, like there's different places we're working on shutting down, but if you see it, don't freak out. It's not actually competition. Like they don't sell anything. Right?
Right.
So, it's absolutely not a threat to your business at all. Just to be clear on that. So.
Right. Right. And so that's one of the reasons why we don't. The other reason is if you have multiple people that you're friends with in the network marketing world, let's say, and you're posting Vitify, right? Or something like that. And you're like, oh, I saw someone else post that. Like you want to draw people to you, not to go out looking for different things out there, because they can always go to Facebook and type in Nanify, Vitify, Curcumin Plus, stuff like that. And it's going to bring up the person that's the most active on Facebook doing that business. So we try to use attraction marketing. We try to create curiosity. We try not to give all the cookies at first, right? We want people to be attracted in. So that's number one. Number two, we do not want your page to be a Vitify storefront. The more you post flyers, the more you post buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, the less Facebook puts your stuff out. And there are a ton of people on here and a ton of people in our organization that will back that up. We try to use a way in sharing the benefits, right? Share the benefits. Don't just be a storefront, right? So we'll talk about better sleep. We'll talk about more energy, mental clarity, less physical pain. Those are probably the 4 big hot spots that I would focus on, but do not share that every single day. Here's what I would do. I would go to World Changers. I would type in Facebook 5, Kylie's Facebook 5, and I would get ideas of different things that you can post throughout the day. It's called Facebook for a reason, right? It wants to see your face. It wants you to show your life, what's going on, and then trickle in the business and the product and the benefits that you're experiencing. Now, inside your stories, go to town. That disappears in 24 hours. You can sell almost on a daily basis up there, share experiences, share testimonials, and anything like that. But I would focus more on building a brand around you and making sure that you are focused on getting Facebook to push your stuff out, not, hey, I'm selling Curcumin Plus, I'm selling Vitify, right? The more you brand yourself as you're attracting people to you, not just your product, the better off you are in the long run. Does that make sense? Okay, so those are my 2 big don'ts. My last big don't, super simple. If you see something that say Miss Brenda shares and you're like, oh, that was great, I want to do that. 2 things I don't do. I don't share Miss Brenda's post on my timeline. You're helping Miss Brenda out. She's probably grateful. She's smiling. Hey, I got another share. Great. Increases her reach, her view, but it lowers your reach and view. Your algorithm drops. So if it's something that's great, she posted something that you love and you're like, oh my gosh, that was really good. Grab that, copy the body of the post, put it into notes somewhere, make it your own. change it, right? And if the picture's just a picture that you have to use, like the picture goes perfect with it, great. Wait 6 or 7 days before you post that picture, okay? Or make a new picture that goes with it. Take a picture with your cup showing the orange, right? The golden drops. Make something that is more focused on you and the post that you're going to make instead of sending them back. The reason why we do that, it looks like spam if people share the same picture over and over again. If you use a flyer, Facebook doesn't like flyers, right? It looks like you're trying to sell and you're not paying them for ads, so they don't push it out. So if it's a picture of you holding up your cup, well, this is green, right? But it's a clear cup and you can see the orange, and you use the body of the text, making it your own, not word for word, because if it's word for word, Facebook looks at it as spam. Make it your own. Care enough for Miss Brenda not to kill her post by just copying it, right? But don't care so much for Miss Brenda that you're going to build her business for her by sharing it, right? We're all doing this to build our own businesses together, right? And so that would be a great thing for you to do to help everyone out and also build your brand. That makes sense? Here's the other thing I would do. I would do this in 2 places. This is a must. Once you have a testimonial with the product, post it in Disruptive Wellness and share your story on your timeline. Please, please, please. You want to relate to people. You want people to be attracted to what you're doing. You want people to relate to you and just go, oh, that's my life. Share those 4 pain points: sleep, energy, mental clarity, joint pain, body aches, and all that stuff. Share your testimonial, relate to people at a very relatable level, right? Not just select people, but a broad amount of people. Share your testimonial, let them see that. So I'd share it in Disruptive Wellness. I'd also share it on your timeline. And you can do that on the same day. Okay. And if you are here to build a big business and you want to do this at a really high level and you want to move really quick, I'm going to suggest that you be very consistent in what you do. Very consistent. Don't pull a Ryan. That's my name. Don't pull a Ryan where I go and I post for 3 or 4 days in a row, and then I get caught up in life and I didn't have a game plan. And I just say, you know what, forget it. And for 6, 7 days, I don't post. And then I come back and I post again and I disappear. Don't do that. That's not the consistency that your business deserves, that you deserve, and that whatever you're wanting to build and those that you're wanting to help, they deserve better as well, right? So if you're wanting to build on social media, consistently post on a daily basis, post multiple times a day, create a brand around you. Brand yourself in a way that people want to be a part of what you're doing. Do not brand yourself as Vitify. Say this again. Do not brand yourself as Vitify. Brand yourself as you. Draw people in as you. Vitify is just a tool that you get to use, right? But you are creating loyalty to you, not the company. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. Stephen, you want to add any do's or don'ts? Any great thing? I would do this, or I would stay away from that?
Well, right now we're talking a lot about building a business through social media. And the first thing is to be super honest and accurate about the potential of your social media to build your business. Right? It's like a lot of times I see people working on building their business on social media. I'm like, yeah, but you barely have very many friends and no engagement. Like, good luck. So it's like, just get the feedback. Like, how many friends do you have? Like, how, when you post something, and I never share anything ever, period. There's no sharing going on my page in terms of hit the share button. 0. Okay. But you have to look on your page and go, okay, how many people actually like my post? How many of those people who like my post are not in Vitify? So, like, oh, I had 10 likes. Oh, cool. And 75% of them are your buddies in Vitify. That's not going to work, right? So you can certainly grow a great business through social media, but you have to look at the quality of the interaction on your social media. Like, if it's not very good, cool. Work on it over time. Build it. Between now and then, you're going to have to do something different. You actually have to reach out to people, right? And so that's a common very big disconnect with people. They're like, I'm working on my business. I'm like, no, you're just kind of wasting time. Because it's like advertising. I'm going to put advertisements in a newspaper. I'm like, well, what's the circulation of the newspaper? Hardly anything. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't pay for that. There's no reach to it. Okay. So that's just be very clear on that. Okay. Also, you talked about putting people in a disruptive illness. I would love for you, Ryan, to talk about how to do that effectively. Because some people just go, I just added a bunch of my friends to the group. Yeah, that's not the way to do it, right? You got to, like you said, add, tag, invite. So like, what does that mean really?
Okay, let me, how about I just pull it up and give an example? We'll just
Sure.
do. All right, hold on just a second. Let me share my screen again. Tell me. Can you see my screen? Yep, okay, so let's say we go and we invite. I'm just gonna kind of walk you through this. Oh, my internet just slowed down, right? Let's see. Let me just search. Let's say I had this lady reach out earlier. Let's see if I can find her. What was Tiffany's last name that reached out? Oh, it was Holly. Sorry. I'm not good with names. Man, my internet's slow right there. All right. So Holly Thurman, right? So I'm going to add her to the group. I'm going to move you guys again. Hold on just a second. All right. So you've got someone, you've made a post, they're interested, right? So Holly reached out, said, hey, I'm interested. I'd love more info, right? So I'm going to send Holly an invite, right? I then, which I've already done. Come on, internet. All right, I can't get my internet to work. I've already sent Holly a message, okay? So I will then go to my favorite tool right here. Dr. Thornton posted the technology video, right? I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna go down here.
So the first step we did was the invite. Now we're doing the tag. Right here. That's what we're doing. Tag.
Here she is, right? I don't know if she's accepted it yet. There's something real quick. So I'm going to tag Holly in a post. All right. Hey, Holly, check this out. All the info on our technology, right? Tag her in a post. So we've done added to the group. I tagged her in that. And then if I could ever get this to pull up, you would see. There she is. All right. I should have. I can't see anymore. All right. You can see I've already sent her a voicemail. All right. She hasn't seen it yet, but I sent her a voicemail. I always use voicemails, but you don't have to do that. You can just go ahead and send her a little message. And then you can also take the group. Move you guys one more time. If I want to share the group, because I've already invited her to it, I can copy the link. I can then go in and paste the link to the group right there. So there's the group, because I talked about adding her to the group, right? There's the message. Okay. So that's our add tag message system that we use. It works very well, especially if you use it. Just inviting to the group is not as powerful, but if you go add tag message, right? Add them to the group, tag them in a post, and then message them and let them know what's going on. Hallie and I have found we can double down and get a lot greater conversion if you take the message and move it to the front. Message them let them know what you're doing, then add them to the group and tag them in a post. Yeah, it gives them it lets them know to be looking for it. Does that make sense? So it's Matt, message add tag.
And so I would add, you would be amazed how easily distracted people are. Right? I've had people ask me for information. I look on Facebook Messenger, I'm like, oh, this is like the 4th time you've asked for information, as if you've never seen this before in your entire life. You know, it's like, okay, you just okay, redo it, send it again, retag them, you know, it's like, yeah, that's it's just the way it is. So it's like you got to do it over and over and over and over. So that's why I like saying say as little as possible to as many people as possible, because you know, don't be typing out some long email to everybody on what's going on. So
Yeah,
or message, you know.
agreed. Stephen also said you got to be able to reach out. You got to create a following on your Facebook page. Guys, we do daily power hours. I'm not pointing at me, as I'm not the guy that does them. We have a group of ladies, different group of ladies that do them. Brenda, Tanya, I've seen Carrie lead them. Different people lead those, right? You can find those at 9 a.m. But if you're like, hey, I work, this is my part-time, right? I'm building this as my part-time. We've recorded a couple of those. So if you go back to World Changers 24/7, right? You can type in power hour, all right? And just go right there and you can get those and you can watch and see what they do on a daily basis. Those that are building big businesses, you can see what they do on a daily basis of birthdays and all that. I'm not going to go down that road. They do a great job covering it. They do a great job leading it. If you want to be a part of that at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, or if you just want to catch the video, go catch the video and watch it, because guys, I understand it's going to sound weird, but it's the same thing every single day. Back to consistency. Okay. I hope this helps. If I've left anything out, please someone speak up and say, hey, you forgot this. But that's just the basics on getting started. It might be a little bit more than what I planned. We went a little bit long. But hey, it is what it is, and it's good info. All right. Any questions? Nope.
It was good.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. My internet is working decent today. I'm not going to say it's great, but it's working decent. So I will download this and upload it to, I'll upload it to World Changers. I'll also upload it to the YouTube page so you can have it to share out to your new directs. Awesome.
Thank